Hey guys, Herman Morris from Alpha One Tactical here. In the previous episode, we went over how we set up the pistol stoppage drills. So I wanted to make sure that we did the same thing, but with the carbine, specifically the AR-15. So check it out. I hope it helps, but most importantly, get out and train.
The first stoppage that we're going to discuss is the emergency reload. So the way that we set this one up, if we're starting from a cleared and unloaded rifle, is going to be by making ready first. So we bring the rifle up, insert a magazine, send the bolt home. Now we have a round in the chamber. Okay, so then what we're going to do from here is we're now going to essentially do a tactical reload with an empty magazine. All right, so we basically swap out the magazines, go ahead and put my magazine with rounds in it into my go-to pouch. So now I have round in the chamber, empty magazine, so that's what's going to allow us to get the bolt to lock back. All right, and then that's what's going to spur me to do my reload. Now, if I've been running other drills, I already have a round in the chamber magazine with some rounds on it. Might be a full mag or just some rounds on it. Basically, it's the same thing. I'm just going to have an empty magazine handy and then just do a tack reload, and I'm going to be good to go. Now we're going to move on to malfunctions. We're going to start with a type 1 malfunction, also known as a failure to fire. That means that we get a click, no bang. So everything feels as it should, everything works as it should, except the weapon doesn't discharge. Okay? So the way to set this up from an empty, unloaded rifle is very simple. All we're going to do is make sure that we send the bolt home, okay? And then just insert a magazine, and we're going to be ready to go. Now, if we're starting from a loaded rifle, all right, what we need to do is we need to first remove the source of ammunition here, put it away, and rack the round out of the chamber. Okay, once we have an empty chamber, bolt forward, we then reintroduce the magazine, okay, and we're ready to go. All right, moving on to a type 2 malfunction, also known as a stovepipe. We're starting from a cleared rifle, empty chamber, empty magazine well, bolt locked to the rear. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to send the bolt forward. Okay, once I'm there, I'm going to bend down and grab an empty case. I have an empty case. All I do is basically just pull up on the charging handle just to get enough room right here in the ejection port right here, and insert that empty spent case. That's my stovepipe. Once I have that, then I can go ahead and replace the magazine, and I'm ready to run the drill. If I'm starting from a loaded rifle, then I basically have to clear it and do what I just showed before. So I'm going to remove the magazine, put it away. I'm going to rack the round out of chamber, send the bolt forward, go ahead and pick up my empty case, and once again set up my stovepipe, replace the magazine, and I'm ready to go. Now, a type 3 malfunction, also known as a double feed. All right, so if we're starting from a cleared rifle, I basically want to, it'll help if you get one of the loose round out of that magazine or from somewhere else, and then just insert the magazine. And before you send the bolt home, you bring the rifle over ejection port facing towards the sky, and then just drop your round right in there and release the bolt. And that way you get your nice little double feed in there, 2 rounds trying to go into the same chamber, right? And you're ready to go. if I'm setting it up with a loaded rifle, actually should be the easiest one to do, because all we're trying to do is get the round out of the chamber, and if I catch it on the way out, that's the one I'm going to use to reintroduce and set up my double feed. Okay, so basically what I want to do is lock the bolt to the rear. Okay, I catch the round as it's coming out, so you're right here in my hand, lock the bolt. All right, then bring the rifle over, drop the round in, send the bolt home. There's my double feed right there, and I'm ready to go.